clap as they do that. Thank you so much.
By our trap that you see out there, we receive it from him. When we as a process, the weighing also helps us to give county data up to what tonnage are we receiving every day, statistics that can also show us. So moving from there, we have now the filleters are here. So the clean area is on my left, and that's where we take the fillet and also the whole fish that we have processed. To get the fish here and move it to the chilled room or the cold room. So,
5 years.
no, yes. You only handle it overnight and then just quickly through the chill room.
Karibuni sana.
This strategic partner was competitively done through the right procurement processes. The county government or the department did not just wake up and look for somebody and call him to come here and run this facility. It was a competitively done process, and we got a responsive strategic partner who met the qualifications and requirements that were needed. And from today henceforth, we believe that with the signing of the lease agreement, we will start seeing women, youth, and persons living around this community employed in this facility.
Thank you so much. Hey, now they need to exchange after signing. Okay, may I request you to rise up as you exchange that? The CEO of Vemric and the county secretary on behalf of the county government. Thank you, Makofi. You can show it to the camera. Can show the. Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Vemric was actually birthed 6 years ago, and we've been working closely with the community and the county government of Sierra. We actually came in because we saw the challenges within the aquaculture and especially the daga or omena fish value chain, also known as Lake Victoria sardine. A lot of women, as you know, are involved in this value chain. I want to believe that you've all heard about the menace or the practice sex for fish, where many are exploited, many women, because they do not have the capital to buy fish up front. So I will say that actually our main attraction to get into the industry was first to fight the menace and see whether, as an investor, we could influence what is happening. We came in 6 years ago, like I mentioned, worked closely with the Kenya Marine Research Institute and also the Kenya Fisheries Services to develop policies to actually manage and regulate omena processing. Remember, this is a special fish value chain. We are the first in the country to be licensed as omena fish processors, and that is something that we are very proud of, and we've been working with the government hand in hand. You make mistakes, you go back to the drawing board, you address these challenges until we came up with a functionable machinery equipment that can address the issues of hygiene, the issues of sanitation, sorting of omena, drying, that whole value chain until it is processed hygienically, of course caught sustainably, and it gets to the market. So we provide those linkages. One of our activities, for example, is rent a boat to own, where we discovered that to be able to maneuver the dynamics within the society and also address or the campaign No Sex for Fish, what could we do? So we empowered these women by giving them boats on credit. These same boats, they will go out, give them to their men to go fish. There was a catch when we were talking about addressing also the gender dynamics which we work with, sexual, reproductive health and rights. I think you all know along the lake there are a lot of challenges. School dropout at an early tender age because they go out fishing, they get some little money and they think, if I can get 1,000 shillings every day, what's the need of studying? Again, there is early pregnancies or unwanted pregnancies, there is domestic violence and HIV/AIDS. I think you know this, and the neighboring county could be the leading in the country when it comes to HIV/AIDS prevalence. So we were getting into, a space where there's so many challenges to address before you can even concentrate on business. But we said we will work together with the community, led by the beach management unit, and also working closely with all the other beaches. So when addressing the gender dynamics, we employed a lot of women to do the sorting, cleaning, and so on, but we realized that still domestic violence was prevalent. How? Because their men were not engaged. There's also the men's ego. Let's talk about it. So if this woman comes back, brings money, and this man is not doing that, alcoholism and all that, how are we addressing this? So with the rent to own a boat, the woman will be employed at the facility. 90% of our employees are women and youth, while their spouses will be out fishing using the boats. Then they bring to the facility for processing. You find that all the parties are engaged economically, and that way we are able to address the gender dynamics, but also talk about women economic empowerment and the households. So that is what Vemric does. In our portfolio, we've had omena, daga, or Lake Victoria sardine. Then later on, the national government, thanks to the national government, built the facility, the mini fish processing facility here at Lwanda Kotiana, and handed it over to the county. The last 3 years, it's been dialogue with the county, dialogue with the community, dialogue with different stakeholders on how we can together manage this fish processing facility for the benefit of Lwanda Kotieno people and the whole community in the county government of Sia and its environs. So we are happy that we successfully bid and won the tender to run the facility, which will be handed over to us today by the dignitaries, of course the host governor who is here. The market is key. So we are happy that we'll be providing market linkages to the fisher folk along the lake basin. They can bring the fish here. The capacity is 15 tons a day. We actually cannot get enough. We cannot get 15 tons in a day. So that is why aquaculture is key. And I will also encourage, of course, the authorities to reinforce aquaculture in the Blue Economy Act of 2016. Aquaculture as a window or an enabler in the blue economy, which is a key component